Welcome everyone. Thank you all for being here, and we are gonna present you our project that is called T-Dialogue. My name is Monserrat Murica.
And my name is Minauro, and we're going to talk about how to complete and how to go about assertive communication in your teams. So first of all, when you don't have assertive communication, you can lead to several problems. But one of two main consequences we found is that everybody, even either the work ends up not being completed. We have several examples of these, mainly government actions. You can see it takes years to complete them. And one of the more important ones, and one that I'm pretty sure that everybody here has experienced, one single person ends up doing all the work. This is called, this sort of behavior is called one for all, according to Revista Cero Grados, according to magazine Cero Grados. And it's where one person ends up doing everything, and they take the initiative. This can be very harsh on them, and at the end of the day, it's satisfactory since the work ends up being done, but it's not really done efficiently, or it's either the workload is not well divided.
On the other hand, when we have an assertive communication, first of all, we have a good distribution. So not only one member of the team is gonna do the work, it's gonna be equal, but also we are able to give a better project of a better quality and to develop the abilities in a better way according to the Observatory of Internal Communication and Corporate Identity in Spain. A good distribution helps not only to have a better results, but also to develop a sense of belonging in the team. So how we are gonna achieve those benefits, how we are gonna be able to give and to deliver better projects and works. Well, we are gonna propose you 4 steps in order to, first of all, to identify the problem and a solution in how to maintain that progress. So the step 1 is the crack identification. So the first of all, we need to understand that there is a problem in our team. And in order to do that, we propose this checklist that is gonna be for each member, no? Like you, when you are in your team and when you're feeling that something isn't right, you do this checklist for every member to know if they are working in the best way or not. So the first thing you have to check is if the member is not fulfilling the assigned task. Also, if they are not meeting in the established date or time for the collaborative work, if they are not responding the messages, and also how is the communication when the team is gathered. Either they don't speak at all or there is an uncomfortable or tense communication. This is important because in order to give a solution and a specific solution for each team, we need to know how the team is in the first place.
Well, for our second step, it's you've already identified a problem in the last step, so now you have to find out why there's a problem. We recommend to talk with your teammates, mainly the ones that are not completing any work or are not really committed to anything. So, first of all, after finding out, while finding out, you should try to be talking with clarity, as directly without beating the words around. You have to find out why. Don't go around asking for everything. So with confidence, make eye contact, stand your position. As a leader have to make the whole team work together. They must be they must have somebody to follow. And lastly, try to keep control. Keep control of your mind, your tone of voice. Speak calmly. Avoid any judgments. Avoid any prejudices that can come with workload. And also, why would we recommend this? Dr. Pedro Manuel Sayas has already stated before, in mainly his book, that through assertive communication, through effective communication, you can absolutely achieve better performance, and there's greater satisfaction for every single member, and much more commitment to the work that's being done when there's great communication.
Then once we have this information of how our team is working, and we know why they are not working, the next step is the effective distribution. So we have to identify the tasks that there need to be done in order to perform a good project. So once we know this task, we need to distribute them among all the persons in the team. And once that is done, there is needed to set delivery dates in order to keep a tracking and to uh, don't have like um, a problem with the days, like you're in the final one day before the work is delivered, like you don't get trouble. And finally, and to maintain the assertive communication that Ivan already talked us about in the step 2. And according to Richard Hagman, who focuses on team dynamics, is important this distribution because it leads us to an effective result.
And well, lastly, we highly recommend project tracking as a last step. Um, why would we recommend it? Well, since everybody has already their work load assigned from the previous step, you should try to keep up with what they're doing. We recommend using interactive tools such as interactive calendars, and this way you can keep every single member of the team up to date, since they can all access it, they can all see what it's been done, what's missing. And well, before the delivery date, you should try to take 1 or 2 days. We recommend even 3 or 4 before the due date, so that you can complete a final review of your work. And in case there's need for corrections or need for any other review, you can do it with time and not be rushing. We recommend this since it's also recommended by Asana, one big company for project management. And well, in my case, I use their interactive calendar, as you can see. I Me and my team, we all have everything pretty much established with dates and what every single member of the team has to be doing, and what's left to do. Also, well, I'm pretty sure we all had our fair share of experiences with contingencies. This being one member of the team can't come, or well, at the end of the day, they weren't even committed to the work, and so they end up not doing anything. And well, there's a case of also medical emergencies. We won't be judging why we have a contingency, but however, following their steps, every single member of the team is already aware of what's going on with the work. So every single member of the team can come forward to try to solve every single emergency that can come around.
So we can avoid to be in teams that at the beginning doesn't work, but we can avoid further problems of not taking action in the first place. That is why we wanna invite you to follow these steps at the beginning of your projects, so you can from the start have a good distribution, communication, and have a good delivery. We're gonna thank you for your attention, and remember that the dialogue is the answer.